Hey everyone, welcome to Micro Adventures. Ellie here, and I have a full body workout using the pulley cables. So I've got mine hooked up and I've got them on the longest setting. That way I can use them for everything, and if I need more resistance in any of the moves, I can just choke up on the cables. We are going to begin class on 2 black and 1 white, or if you have 1 gray spring, nice option as well. So play around with it, see how things feel. We are gonna begin in a sumo squat with an alternating grip row. So we're gonna take our cables. We are gonna step back in front of our front platform. We're gonna step our feet and toes out nice and wide. So my feet are kind of coming around my front handlebars. From here, I'm gonna have my palms facing in towards one another. I'm gonna start to sit the hips back into a sumo squat as I row my elbows straight back behind me. Chest stays lifted, core stays tight. And then drive through the heels, slow and controlled lift up. And then this time the palms are gonna face down, and I'm gonna sit down into that sumo squat, palms facing the floor. So if we need more resistance, right, we could do this on a red spring instead. We can step back a little bit further, but at some point, you're gonna have so much resistance that your carriage is gonna be hitting the back platform. And if that's the case for you standing in front of the platform, you can remove these front handlebars and you can straddle your front platform. I can't quite do that with these handlebars. They get in my way a little bit. But the more you walk forward, the more space you're gonna have to play with. So really full body warm up here. We've got core, we've got legs, we've got back. Let's tap into our breath and really go slowly here. I find sometimes when we're doing squats on the floor, it's really easy to kind of just go through the motions. So slow with the cables, slow with the legs, pause when you find that squeeze in the upper back, pause when you find that depth in the legs, and then really actively seal down the outer edges of the feet, drive through the heels, slowly lift up. Let's keep going with this alternating grip row. So listen, I want to talk you through where we're going next. The cable that is currently in your right hand is the one you're going to keep, but we're going to place it in our left hand. We're going to spring change. We're going to do some single arm work. You've got just about 15 seconds to go. Let's bring it down into that squat. We're going to hold whatever grip you like. Just pulse the elbows back, pulse the hips down. You've got 10 seconds here. We will be going to 1 white spring. You're gonna meet me standing on the left-hand side of your machine. You've got a single arm sexy back. In 5, in 4, in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go 1 white spring. Cable that was in your right hand goes into your left hand. I'm now standing on the right-hand side of my machine. From here, soft bend in the knees, hinge forward from the hips with a flat back. Row your left elbow up and back, and I'm standing pretty close to my front platform. From here, I'm gonna go into my sexy back. And you do want to stand pretty close to the machine so that cable is making a straight line, not a diagonal out away from the machine. If you need more resistance, try stepping back a little bit. And if you still need more resistance, option to do this single arm series on 1 black instead. Right? I find 1 white is just lovely, where I feel like I'm keeping the length of my spine, my core is engaged, and where I'm really getting a big squeeze in the backside of my arm, and I can go slow, right? So this is where I'm maintaining form of my body. If you'd like to get the right arm involved, you can kind of do that phantom motion with the right arm as well. Ugh, my triceps are already sore from something from the other day, so I'm feeling this. Hopefully you're feeling it. In 4, we'll take it back and hold. In 3, 2, strong straight arm, take it back and hold. Little tiny pulse up, little tiny lift up, tiny lift. In 4, we're gonna go chest opener. In 3, 2, 1, upright through the spine. Keep the knees soft, core engaged. We're just gonna press the left arm straight back. Resist. Now this one I really do like to get my right arm going as well, even though I don't have resistance, but it kind of helps with the motion of folding the shoulder blades together. Soft bend in the knees. Strong through the core. Take your eye gaze straight out towards the line of the horizon. So I'm not looking down, I'm not looking up. Focus in on your posture, right? Lengthen up through the crown of the head, lengthen your tailbone down towards the floor. Good, great job here. Let's keep this going for another 15 seconds. On deck, we're gonna ditch the cable. We've got a reverse twisted cobra. It'll be knees on your front platform, hands to the carriage. Take this next chest opener back and hold. Give me that little straight arm pulse back, little straight arm pulse back. You've got 10 seconds to go here. We're going reverse twisted cobra in 5, in 4, knees to the front platform, hands to carriage in 3, 2, and 1. From here, you're gonna find this twisted cobra. It's gonna be for the left oblique. So swivel the hips, left oblique slightly facing towards the floor. Both elbows are gonna bend as the carriage slides out away from you, right? And then drive through the heels of the hands, lift up. Squeeze the inner thighs together, right? Visualize that length from the crown of your head all the way down through the knees. And you've got your hips swiveled just enough to the right that your left oblique slightly angles towards the floor and you feel the left side waist working, as well as your triceps. Okay, so let's talk about the arms. Elbows are drifting right alongside the rib cage here. Good, so a little extra burn for those arms, as well as getting a little bit of work for the obliques. Good, in 4, let's take it down to that halfway point and hold in 3, 2, halfway point and hold, 10 seconds. We're gonna come down to the forearms. You've got a reverse twisted crunch in 3, 2, 1. Come right down to the forearms. From here, inhale to prepare, exhale, squeeze, lift and pike through the waistline. Good, squeeze the inner thighs together, lengthen out on that twisted plank, and then exhale, squeeze, lift through left side waist. So we're in our reverse twisted crunch. Challengers, if you're looking for a little bit more, you could take this up onto the hands and you could hit a twisted pike. So we've got just about 30 seconds left in this move. Good. Trying to demo that twisted pike. These cables are getting in my way just a little bit. So twisted pike, really similar move, but up on the toes, a little bit more full body intensity. Choose your poison. We're in that twisted crunch or that twisted pike, and we're gonna hold in 3, 2, crunch in or pike up, hold. 10 seconds, breathe, shoulders away from the ears. You have a reverse dancing bear on deck, toes to your front platform, hands to your carriage in 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on up, onto the hands, onto the toes. From here, both hips swivel one direction, bend through the knees, slide it in. Take your eye gaze forward towards the numbered rail. Right, so lengthen out through the neck, swivel the hips over to the other side, and we go bear. So a little dancing bear side to side. I've already found that the best way to keep the cables from sliding into my rails is to simply adjust the direction those little spinners at the back are anchored towards, right? So if you find that your cables are kind of rubbing in the rail, move the direction of those wheels. Good, let's go. 15 seconds in your dancing bear. We're gonna be standing up. You've got a single arm sexy back. We'll exit to the left side of the machine. Right hand gets the cable in 3, 2, 1. Step off left, grab the cable on the right side. Walk your feet back next to your front platform. Hinge forward from the hips. Row the right arm up and back. Single arm sexy back. So right arm is gonna go here. Good. Oh, now I've got something else going on. Okay, that worked great for my bear, but now my cables are acting nuts. Okay. Hinge forward from the hips. If you want to add that phantom left arm, great. Strong through the core. Squeeze the elbows back in together. I feel like I'm eating my words. I said that the cables don't really get in the way when you're not using them, and then today as I'm playing with them, they're just like being so misbehaved. In 4, take the right arm back and hold in 3, 2, take that right arm back, hold, little straight arm pulse, little straight arm pulse. 10 seconds, keep lifting stronger through the core, open up the chest. Here's 4, we go chest opener in 3, 2, and 1, upright through the spine. Keep a soft bend in the knees, strong through the core, press the palms back. Resist, resist, resist. You wanna stop once those hands are somewhere in alignment with the legs, and then fold the shoulder blades together. So even though the left arm doesn't have resistance, get it moving anyway. Good, big squeeze across the upper back. Resist slowly and with control. Okay, this is every bit about, as much about your core and your posture as it is about the muscles of the upper back, as it is about the triceps. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You need a little more resistance, right? We're stepping back. Little less resistance, we're stepping forward. Slow and controlled. I want perfect form, perfect range of motion. In 3, take it back and hold. In 2, 1, press it back, open up through your chest, hold, little straight arm pulse, pulse, pulse. You should feel that little chicken nugget of your tricep working hard. We've got our reverse twisted cobra. In 3, knees to your front platform. In 2, and 1. Let's go. Knees to the front platform, hands to your carriage. Okay, so for that twisted cobra, this time it's the right oblique facing the floor. Slowly begin to slide the carriage out away from you as the elbows bend just alongside the ribs. Push through the heels of the hands, slowly lift up. So as you do this, right, you've got just enough swivel in the hips to feel the right oblique doing the work. And it's a lot of work in your triceps. Okay, so if the cobra becomes too much on this side, you just give me a twisted tricep push-up. You can just hold this twisted plank, right? Or wheelbarrow. Twisted wheelbarrow would be a great option. Squeeze the inner thighs together, stay strong through the core. Big inhales, full exhales. If your muscles are starting to tremor and shake on you, hell freaking yeah, you're getting where you need to go. In 4, little hold. In 3, 2, bend the elbows, find that little hold here for 10 seconds. We come down to the forearms. We'll hit our reverse twisted crunch in 3, 2, and 1. Down to the forearms. Inhale to prepare. Exhale as you squeeze, side body crunch. You're rounding the waistline away from the floor and then lengthening back out. Okay, so hitting this little twisted crunch. Challengers, okay, option, you can make this a twisted pike. Right? Piking through the right oblique, lengthening back out. Okay? Keep going, breathe into it. You've got just about 25 seconds in this move. We've got 1 black spring on deck. We're gonna hit a front platform, tailbone angel. So we'll grab our cables again and we'll have a seat on the front platform. Awesome work, friends. Big inhales, full exhales. Hold that crunch, hold your pike right here. 10 seconds, just hold. You're going 1 black spring. We've got a front platform tailbone angel. In 4, in 3, 2, reach down, change your springs. You're going 1 black for me. Grab your cables, have a seat on your front platform. Pull the cables in so that you've got the carriage where you want it. Set your heels on the carriage to start. Listen, they're not gonna stay there. From here, you're gonna hinge back until your feet float. And you're gonna have to keep the feet floating the whole time. And then fold the arms open. So I want you to think broad through the collarbones, heart space is lifting towards the sky, and the arms are just squeezing straight out to the sides, maybe at about a 45-degree angle, and then resisting in. Okay, so the upper body is working, but this is really more about your core than it is about the arms at this point, okay? Getting the backs of the shoulders a little bit. I really want you to keep the chest lifted. If you need to take a break during this one, no big deal. Keep going, right? And if you totally cannot keep the feet lifted, right, option to just come to a similar position on the floor beside your machine and just hold this boat shape. Good. We've got just 10 seconds to go here. Express lunge is on deck. So look at your back platform. Right foot will go to the back platform. Left toes will tuck to the carriage. We're going express lunge in 4, in 3, 2, and 1. So right foot back platform, and then I'm gonna choke up on my cables a lot because I know I'll need to. You'll pull the carriage to you, left toes tucked to the carriage, upright through the spine, and then we'll start to find our express lunge. So deep bend into your right knee, slowly lowering down. Right, pause at the bottom, square hips and shoulders to the back of your space. Now drive down through the right heel, squeeze the back line of the right leg, slowly lift it up. Awesome job. So keep going here with your express lunge. If those long dangling cables are kind of getting a little crazy on you, you can just go ahead and double them up in your hands. Right, now as we do express lunge, we are hinging forward from the hips. right? We're finding this length from the crown of the head through the left heel. We're pausing at the bottom. We're driving through the right heel, slowly lifting up. And I have you on a black spring because these cables are like really smooth, right? And I want you to get maybe just a touch of work in the upper body, okay? The focus is the right leg, but your arms are getting a little bit of work too. In 4, we'll take it down and hold in 3, 2, bring it down here, hold, check in, right knee over the right heel, wrap your outer right glute back. Let's go carriage kicks. You're gonna pull the cables up as left knee slides in, and then slowly send it back out. Anchor down through that right heel. Do not let the right knee drift forward. Little kicks. You're pulling up on the cables, lengthening out through the left leg. Let's go 10 seconds. We're going back to that lunge in 5, 4, 3. Find your lowest lunge first. Pause at the bottom. Drive through right heel. Slowly lift up. 19 seconds left on this lunge. You've got a mini set of standing inner thighs. Now I'm going to hang on to both my cables because I'm sneaky like that. In 4, quarter turn to your left. You're using the cable in your left hand predominantly. In 3, 2, 1. So I'm gonna slacken out that right cable, but I'm gonna hang on to it. I'm gonna be using the cable in my left hand to pull the carriage in, and I'm gonna find my weight even through both feet. Really strong through the core, right? And then I'm gonna start to slide the carriage out, and then squeeze through the inner thighs. Left arm is working. So the right hand is nice and slack, right? I'm just hanging on to that strap because I know I'm gonna use it again. And listen, this is a short set of standing inner thighs. Weights even in both legs, strong through the core. You've got 25 seconds to go here. Oh my word, can you hear me breathing? Heart rate is so high on one block using these cables. We've got 5th lunge on deck. So we'll be stepping both feet, not yet, stay in inner thighs, to our back platform, right? We'll be turning to face the front of the machine. Oh no, one of my cables fell off. We'll be turning to face the front of the machine. It's gonna be right foot on your carriage. Left foot will stay on the back platform. In 4, let's go 5th lunge. In 3, 2, 1. So both feet to your back platform. Face the front. Right foot steps forward. Left toes stay on the back platform. Choke up on your cables as much as needed. We're gonna slide down into that 5th lunge, right? So you might kind of lengthen out on the cables a little bit as you go down. Pause. Push into the right heel, pull up lightly on the cables as you come up, right? So doing these exercises on one black versus one white, what is that doing for us, right? We're definitely getting enough work for the leg, and then it's adding in what little extra resistance we have that's too much for the leg is going into the arms, right? So that's part of the reason you might start to get a little bit more labored in your breathing, right? You might start to get a little bit more shaky, and that heart rate might be getting a little bit higher. Good. Listen up, friends. In 4, we're gonna take it down. We're gonna hold. In 3, 2, right here, take it down, hold. We're gonna go moonwalker. So pull up on the cables, left knee bends. Look down at your right knee. Keep it right over the ankle. Okay, don't let the right knee drift towards the toes. Moonwalker, bend through the left knee, press the cables forward. Think about your right glute reaching to the back platform behind you. You're here for 10, 9, 8. Stay with it. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Go back to your lunge. Start at your lowest point. Slowly, slowly, slowly lift it up. Yes, you freaking can. Stay with it. You've got 19 seconds. Okay. We're gonna do another short set of standing inner thighs. This time we'll be facing the opposite direction. So it's just gonna be a quarter turn to our left. You've got standing inner thighs. You're welcome to hang on to both cables as you please, or you can try just setting one down on the handle behind you. In 4, let's go standing inner thighs. In 3, 2, 1. So quarter turn to the left, right foot stays on the carriage, left foot back platform. Take a moment to get your body weight even in both legs. This is super key here. Squeeze the glutes, abs in, tall posture. Slowly let it drift out. Right, find that tension in the inner thighs, squeeze. Use the inner thighs as much as possible to pull the carriage towards the back platform. Right, whatever the inner thighs can't handle in terms of the resistance, you are using your cable in your arms to make up for it. Good, short set here. Nice work, friends. So listen, we are gonna pivot right into our next move, right? We'll grab both cables. Left foot stays on the back platform. We've got express lunge on that left side coming at you. In 5, in 4, try to make this a smooth transition. In 3, 2, and 1. Pull the carriage in, grab that other cable, choke up on the cables as much as you need, right? Square hips and shoulders to the back of your space. And then we'll go right into our express lunge. So big bend into the left knee, right? Take your time. Really, for the amount of time we're in this exercise, I think I literally got in like maybe 4 lunges, maybe 5 at the most. Okay, so cadence is everything, right? The slower you go in these exercises, the more you get. Find your focus, find your breath, find the back line of your left leg. Hips and shoulders squared to the back of your space. Continuously think about pulling your left glute back a little so you're really getting into the back line of that leg. There it is. In 4, down and hold. In 3, 2, bring it down, hold. Freeze your left leg. Let's go carriage kicks. Right knee bends in as the cables pull up. Right leg extends out. If you hear all these clicking noises, it's my cables kind of like rustling against each other. It kind of sounds like little cowbells or something. I really like it. All right, in 5, we're going back to our lunge. In 4, 3, stay low. In 2, 1, find the bottom of your lunge. Drop it down first. Drive through left heel, slowly lift it up. All about the back line of your left leg. Stay in it, stay with me. You've got 19 seconds to go from right here. Whoo, breathe, friends. Okay. Big transition on deck. We got to get into our 5th lunge on the left leg. So we will be stepping to the back platform, turning around. You have 5. You have 4, 3, 2. Step both feet to your back platform. Turn it around. Pull the carriage in towards you. Left foot steps forward. Get your right toes where you want them. And then we're going 5th lunge, friends. And it's going to be glorious. This move is like not accessible really without the cables. Even if you do it on one white, it's like really sketchy. So let's appreciate that we're doing 5th lunge on our little mini microformers at home, and it feels like we are in a real freaking studio, right? Because you can do like pretty much all the moves on this machine now. It's amazing. Let's keep going with our lunges. I'm trying to peep my stopwatch. Okay. We're getting close. We're getting close. This is me where we finish out the leg series here. Great job, friends. Big inhales, full exhales. Oh, how fun. Keep going. In 4, take it down and hold. In 3, 2, take it down, hold. Freeze your left leg. Look down, left knee is stacked over the ankle. Keep it there. Let's go moonwalker. Bend the right knee, push the cables forward. Think about your left glute sitting down and back to the platform behind you. Strong through the core. Awesome. Stay focused, stay in it, stay low. You've got 10 seconds. We go back to our lunge. In 4, in 3, in 2, go back to 5th lunge. Find your lowest point first, then lift up. Yes, you freaking can. Okay, I believe in you. I know you got this. Now listen, I need you to focus on that left leg, burn it out for 18 seconds because your finisher is on deck. It's called Hell Bear. Yep, it is a hellacious bear. We're gonna stay on this black spring because that will help. Hands to your front platform. Toes will come to your carriage. You're gonna meet me in a plank at the front of your machine in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go plank up front. Toes to your carriage, hands to your front platform. I need you to keep your eye gaze forward on the floor in front of you. So lengthen out through the crown of the head. Okay, you're gonna swivel both knees towards your right shoulder. So my left oblique is facing the floor. Now bend both knees in towards that shoulder. And from here, you're gonna lift your left knee, you're gonna tap it towards your right shoulder, step it back, lengthen out center plank. Good. Swivel both knees over to the other side. So we go twisted bear, right oblique is facing the floor, bend the knees in, hold, right knee taps that shoulder, step it back, lengthen out, center plank. So it's basically like dancing bear, but we've added this little knee bend in. Good. Now the finisher part of this is gonna be extra fun. In 4, hold your hovering tabletop. In 3, 2, 1, knees underneath the hips, hold this tabletop. From here, twist the knees to one side, bring that bottom knee to the shoulder. Swivel hips other side, knee to the shoulder. Swivel, knee to the shoulder. Little swivel, tap the knee in. Final 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose, you are done. Sit your hips to your heels. Stretch your arms forward. Oh, take a deep breath in, full breath out. Amazing job. So, so good. As you're ready, let's collect ourselves. Let's find an upright-ish position. Maybe that's seated or standing, whatever you prefer. Okay, find some place to stack your spine up nice and tall. We're gonna take 2 deep breaths together. Breathe in, circle sweep, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time, deep breath in all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Amazing. I hope you love this class. I hope you're loving your cables. If you have any questions about them, you can comment below. If you want to share any feedback, you can comment below. And I hope to see you back in class real soon.